Got one. On the swim bait. Whoa. That's got to be a trout. Yep. Oh no, that's a bass. Wow, you swam way past the boat. They never do that. Alright. First fish of the day. Pretty decent one. Been spending most of my day paddling, so I haven't done a whole lot of fishing, although I stopped a couple of places on the way up, you know, take a break, just toss a couple lines. I'm on a little swim bait. I've been having pretty good luck with this. I just tied this little Z-Man craw on. Is that my second cast? Third cast? Third cast, I think. Got a fish. Second one of the day. Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely. Look at that. Alright, that worked good. That was worth the money. Just a little Z-Man TRD craws, black and blue, Texas rigged on a Gamakatsu 2-aught EWG hook. It's the thin wire one. I'm using a BFS rod with 8-pound test fluorocarbon. I'm actually I usually do a braid to fluorocarbon on my BFS rods, but I thought I'd try out just some straight fluorocarbon. I did it once in the way past and I didn't like it very much, but I've fished this a couple times now with the fluorocarbon. And it's working pretty good, but honestly I prefer the braid just for the feel, the sensitivity. Little quarter ounce bullet weight with a stopper on it. I like using stoppers all the time. But yeah, I just tied this on. I've been throwing jerkbait, a little bit of top water, although I wasn't expecting much on top water, if anything. And a swim bait. I caught the first one on the swim bait already. God, it's beautiful out here. Got one. Oh, felt that one hit. And he held on to it. Ooh, that's a decent sized one. Yeah, you're cold. Nice looking fish. Second one on the TRD craw. Barely hooked again. Ah, yeah. Alright, fish number 3 of the day. Alright, let's see if there's another one over there. Oh, come on. You went for a ride. Tiny. Feisty. That was a fun one. I didn't mean to pull it out of the water, but I was going to set that hook. There's something. Oh, felt it a couple times. There it is. That one hit hard, and I was a little bit late. I still got him. What am I doing? That's number 5 on the day, 4 on this craw. Beautiful little bass. That cast deserves a bite. There's a fish. Yeah. He took off with it. Tiny. That was fun. Doesn't matter that they're small. They fight so hard here in the river. And today, anyways, they're hitting really hard. That one picked up the bait and took off with it. I gave it a couple seconds and then slammed that hook. So much fun. I was in that shallow part too. It's only a couple feet deep, if even that, right there. So I got shallow on the right of me, and there's like a 8-9 foot pool to my left, and I'm fishing both sides, and I'm casting fish out of both sides of the boat. And like I said before, I'm going really slow. And one thing I like to do, I don't like to reel in my baits whenever possible when I'm working them. I like to move them by the tip, by the rod. I feel everything on the bottom, and I have way better sense of how far I'm moving my bait at a time rather than relying on the gear ratio. Because I tend to use high gear ratio reels, and if you've ever played around and watched, those reel in baits super fast. So I'm trying to fish slow, so I'm using the rod tip to move that bait along, just inches at a time. Sometimes dragging it, sometimes little pops. Dragging seems to work really good. But I'm just going to mix it up with a little pop every once in a while, make it jump off the bottom. That's what's been working today. Swim bait wasn't doing anything. I threw around the whopper plopper, the size 60 whopper plopper, for a bit. I have no confidence in that today. I think the water's too cold at 52 degrees, even though just a few weeks ago top water was killing it. But ever since I tied on this craw, I mean, it's obvious the fish are there and biting, but they want it on the bottom. I've caught 5 now in this general area too. I haven't really had to move. Just beautiful out today. Slight wind, but I'm kind of protected where I'm at. It's not too cool. I did take off my big hoodie. It's like the temperature's perfect. Maybe slightly on the cool side, but very enjoyable. There's a fish. Got another one. Oh, I gotta stop flipping these. Same as before. Just slammed it. Started taking off with it. This one choked it. Really liking these light wire hooks. There we go. I think you're number 6. That makes it a really good day, in my opinion. And it's still early, and we're on it. We figured out the pattern. That's half the battle right there. It's figuring out what they want to bite. Some days you figure it out, some days you don't. Today we figured it out. It's a good feeling. It's fun being able to sit in essentially one spot and consistently catch fish. I don't even have this thing really the hook buried. The hook just sits nice and tight on top of that bait. I guess it is kind of poked in. It's just naturally poked in there. But I haven't lost a fish yet on this thing. That's why I like those light wire hooks. They really penetrate well. I use them on my drop shots, and I just found the hook upper rate was way better with the light wire hooks than they were with the thick wire ones. Alright, where did I catch that one? Over there? I don't remember. We'll go back over there. We caught a few over there now. That was a fish. He tugged on it 3-4 times. I was very late on that one. Jeez. Those were like 4 super tugs too. Those weren't little ones. No excuse. I think he picked it up again. Yep. Oh, popped off. The hazard of not bringing a net. Got one. Yeah, fight. Swallow that thing. Hang in there. Oh no. You're really hooked. Oh, not too bad. Alright, swam our way strong. Bleeding just a little, not a lot. I've seen it worse. That is a nice size one. Come on. That's a good sized bass. It's the biggest one of the day for sure. Alright. Yeah, it's a good one. Awesome.